Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Tawny, and in today's video, I wanted to share with you all my linen collection. I live in Florida where it is very hot pretty much year round, but especially now in the summertime, I find myself wearing linen all the time. So naturally, over the last few years, I've accumulated quite a few linen pieces that I wanted to share with you guys today because in my collection, I have a wide variety of price points. So I wanted to show you guys that you could in fact get linen for a very good, reasonable price, good quality linen as well. So in this video, I'll be comparing and contrasting these different brands that I have for you and letting you know which are my favorite. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So for this video, I wanted to show you guys the clothing from the least expensive brands to the most expensive brands that I personally own. So starting off, I have Old Navy here, and I'm cheating just a little bit because this item is not 100% linen. I don't believe Old Navy does 100% linen clothing. They usually do a 55% linen and 45% viscose or rayon or even cotton, something like that. But it does look and feel like 100% linen, very similar to a lot of the 100% linen pieces that I have today that I'm going to be showing you. So the piece that I want to show you guys from Old Navy is this pair of long pants. These are the perfect beach pants. They are high-waisted, drawstring, as you guys can see. They have nice big pockets in the front and also a couple of pockets in the back. And this pair is 55% linen and 45% rayon viscose. These are a very wide leg pant and they are so comfortable on, of course. I mean, how can they not be? They're just basically a sweatpant for the summertime. I got these in a size extra small and they fit me perfectly. Just note that Old Navy does tend to run large, and if you are much smaller than maybe a size 4, size 2 waist, you might not actually fit into any of their items. At least this one, I don't believe it comes in an extra small, but if you are anything above that, then they have a lot of options for you. This pair, I believe I got it on full price for $29.50, I think. I will link it down below if I can still find it online, but I know that Old Navy still does a lot of other linen pants, tops, tunics, things like that. I'm not crazy about some of the styles that they have, which is why this is actually the only item from them that I have in the linen line, but this pair of pants I'm so happy with. I've been searching for a pair of linen pants that I could wear casually as like a beach cover up or even as a little bit of sun protection if I'm gonna be out by the beach or by the pool, and these are the perfect ones for that because there's no way I would feel comfortable spending hundreds of dollars on a very nice luxurious linen pant if I knew I was going to be wearing a wet bathing suit underneath them or be rolling around in the sand or just getting sunscreen or being super hot and sweaty in them. So these ones totally fit the bill and are a really great value. Okay, so next up we have a brand that in my opinion is slightly more elevated than Old Navy, but still extremely affordable and has incredible basics, and it is Uniqlo. So the shirt I'm wearing right now is actually a Uniqlo shirt, a button-down shirt. This is 100% linen, and these shirts retail for, I believe, $29.90. I will link them down below. They do them every single year, and I have picked up so many over the years. They are just so classic, and for the price, I feel like you really can't get anything better for the classic button-down shirt look. So the one that I'm wearing right now is a really pretty pastel kind of sherbet orange color, but I also have the same shirt in a lavender color, in a really dark navy, in a very pale pink, and of course in a classic white. And I've also purchased duplicates of some of these shirts over the years just because they tend to get dirty. The way that I wear them over bathing suits, I wear sunscreen. They do get stained, unfortunately, which is why I have so many linen pieces, especially from more affordable brands, because I know that they're just not gonna last forever if I do wear them like they're pretty much supposed to be worn as a summer kind of cover-up look. So most of the shirts that I have from Uniqlo are in a size extra small, but I will will say that they have slightly changed the shape of their shirt over the years. So I do have a couple of small sizes, but those are from the older models. So the one that I'm wearing right now is one of the newer models that they have. I think they came out with this one probably last year or maybe even the year before that. But the main difference between this shirt and the old one is this one has a slightly lower dropped shoulder, which I personally don't prefer about this shirt. I wish it had the original higher up seam on the shoulder. I still feel like it's a really great shirt and incredible value. You can wash these in the regular wash. I prefer to not dry them and just let them dry flat, and then I iron them to make them look really crisp, but I have dried them in the dryer fully in the past and they're still fine. Sometimes I'll actually even put these shirts on sale for like $19.90, and that's a great time to snag them, but they're just so carefree because they're so affordable. I've also purchased some of these shirts in the men's department at Uniqlo for my husband, and he loves them as well. They were on sale at the time for $9.90. Still 100% linen fabric, which is incredible. It looks so classy, but it is still so affordable. Now, the ones that I have in the size small, which are this pale pink color and also the classic white one, these are the older versions, and these ones do have the slightly higher shoulder, which you guys will be able to see from the cutaways. Like I said, I wish that they had the old styles still, but I will still continue to purchase them even with the dropped shoulder because overall it is such a great piece. When it comes to Uniqlo, I will say, however, that I really only go to them for their linen button-down shirts. I'm not crazy about the other styles that they have. If they did ever come out with a pant, like a very simple wide leg pant, also for an affordable price, I would definitely jump on that immediately, but these are the main linen piece that I go to from Uniqlo. Okay, so the next brand that I like to purchase linen from, that's a little bit of a step above, at least in price, than Uniqlo, is the Gap. And specifically at Gap, I like to get their boyfriend style button-down shirt. The ones that I have currently are these ones here in white. That same kind of orangey sherbet color. And this really beautiful denim blue kind of color. And for all of these shirts, I actually purchased them in a size large, even though they are already a boyfriend oversized fit. And I did that because I wanted these as a really oversized top that I can either tie up in front and have a ton of fabric, or to be able to use kind of as a tunic cover up, where if I'm just getting out of the pool and let's say running to the bathroom, I don't necessarily need to put pants on because this is long enough to cover my bum and everything. I decided to not get these ones in the extra small or even the small sizes because I wasn't crazy about the fit. I found that they were still pretty long on me, and if I'm gonna go for an oversized look, I'm just gonna go for a very oversized look, and if I want just a regular look, I'm not gonna go for oversized at all. So that's why I stuck to the size larges for these, and I absolutely love them. I've already repurchased a couple of these because, again, the wear and tear on these things is pretty high for me in the summertime. They tend to get stained by sunscreens a lot. I want to say these retail for just about $60. However, when I got them a year ago, I think they were 50% off, so only $30, making them on par to the Uniqlo ones, but they do start at a much higher price point and they are generally more expensive than places like Uniqlo. But overall, I still love these, still think that they are a very good value if you can find them on sale. I think Gap usually does sales, maybe not 50% off, but I've definitely seen 30%, 40% off sales, things like that over the seasons, and that's a great time to purchase this piece. Okay, next up we have a piece that I actually did not purchase for myself. My husband got this for me when he was traveling in the Bahamas, and it is this really beautiful light pink tunic kind of beach cover-up dress. It has some really beautiful, not embellishing, but this embroidery almost, and this is from a brand called Hi-Ho or Hi-Ho, designed in Tortola in the British Virgin Islands. This one, I can't remember exactly how much he spent on it. I want to say it was around $150. So definitely a step above from the other pieces that you've seen. And I really do love this piece. It's very sweet. And the fact that he got it for me without me knowing or even asking him to get me something like this, I'm definitely going to be keeping it in my collection for a while. Would I go out and purchase it on my own? I'm not sure. I think the style is cute, but again, because it does have quite a higher price tag and it is clearly a beach cover-up, this is pretty see-through. You can't really wear it as a day-to-day dress. I don't know that I would spend that money on it now if I had to actually pay for it. Okay, and last up, we have a brand that I have quite a love-hate relationship with, and I'll explain to you guys why. But this brand is called 120 Lino or 120% Lino. Again, I will link them down below. You can get them on their website or they sell them at Neiman Marcus, possibly Saks Fifth Avenue, but I know for sure Neiman Marcus also does carry them. And the pieces that I have from them are first a pair of shorts. These are a mid-rise short. They're kind of a longer short as well, but they cuff up a few times. And then these are obviously in just a classic white color. I also have a plain t-shirt from them. This is a very lightweight kind of slinky t-shirt in this really pretty dusty rose pink color. And all of their pieces, at least their tops, have this really pretty design around the tag area, kind of their little branding. And then lastly, I have one of their tunic tops. This one is in a really pretty blue-green color, and it's quite an oversized tunic. You can definitely roll the sleeves up, which is what I normally do with my linen shirts. And this one I think just looks so elegant. Now, these pieces are pricey. I don't remember exact price tags for them. I did purchase them a couple of years ago now. I want to say each of these pieces were at least $150 to maybe $225. So definitely pricey items. And the reason why I have a love-hate relationship with this brand is because I don't think that the quality of the product or the customer service merits the price. I had a situation where I purchased something that I wanted to return from the boutique, and there was a sign that was kind of hidden by the cash register saying that they do not accept returns. They only do store credit within 14 days. Yes, it's my fault that I didn't ask beforehand or didn't really see it, notice that sign, but it would have been nice to know that up front, especially going in to purchase something that's very expensive. I ended up not loving the piece that I purchased at first, so when I went back to exchange it, I did go back, and that's when I got these two individual pieces, this shirt here and then the shorts, which ended up being about the same price as that one item. But unfortunately, the customer service was not the best, and they couldn't really account for about $40 that they had owed me between what my store credit was and what the price for these items were. So it was a little bit of a frustrating situation, but I think the way to get around that is to purchase these items from a place like Neiman Marcus, who does have excellent customer service and a great return policy. I would double check if you do plan to purchase these items from Neiman Marcus, but I do believe that you would be able to return them. I've also seen quite a few sales on Neiman Marcus for this brand in particular, especially at the end of the seasons when they're bringing in new clothes for the next season. But in addition to that, I love some of these pieces. Like this tunic, I have worn countless times. That being said, it is not perfect. The color that you see here is not nearly as vibrant as it was when I first purchased it. Granted, I probably should have been hand washing it from the start, and over the washes, it just has gotten so much more faded, especially around the neckline. I don't know if you guys can see a little bit more discoloration, and that also has to do with sunscreens, things like that. So if I were to go back and do it all again, I would probably stick to only the pieces that I absolutely knew I would love, like a tunic like this, but I would only keep these pieces for nicer events where I wasn't really intending to use it as a more casual beach cover-up kind of top. So I would just say if 120 Lino has a style that you are really in love with, then go for it. They are beautiful. I am actually looking at some of their dresses. They have some really beautiful maxi length dresses that I just think are gorgeous. I know they are very expensive, but I'm going into it thinking I'm going to take care of them very well and not use them as a very casual kind of day-to-day beach cover-up. But that is all that I have for you guys in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.